Good morning. Morning, everyone. Thanks for coming today. My name is Abe Wakama. I'm the Managing Director of African Innovator Group and Executive Editor of itnewsafrica.com. And first of all, I would like to say a big thank you to our sponsors, exhibitors, and partners, Mwabu, Logitech, Fortinet Networks Unlimited, Accelerated Education, XON, and the National Education Collaboration Trust for working with us to make this conference possible. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. So, why this conference? Technology has the potential to transform education by extending the learning space beyond the four walls of a classroom. Although brick-and-mortar schools will continue to play a leading role in education over the coming decades, technology offers a variety of learning opportunities beyond the physical limits of school. With the current accelerated growth in mobile devices, we are already witnessing the emergence of flexible open learning environments that enable contextual, real-time, interactive, and personalized learning. This Education Innovation Summit will explore the various possibilities and opportunities that new technologies offer us for shaping how we learn, teach, and manage our educational institutions. Personally, considering the recent Fees Must Fall campaign, I would like to see how technology could reduce the cost of education for the end user. Without further ado, I would like to introduce our event chair for today. Mr. Nnamdi Oranye is a writer and media contributor based in Johannesburg, South Africa. He is an innovation contributor to CNBC Africa and Power FM, a columnist for Destiny Man magazine, and the author of Disrupting Africa, The Rise and Rise of African Innovation. Nnamdi is also the partnership manager, card and emerging payments at Standard Bank, and the co-founder of the Disrupting Africa Forum. Additionally, Oranye has spoken and chaired at various conferences, including Mobile Money Africa, NigeriaCom, AfricaCom, Finance Tech, Mobile Money Expo, Cards and Payments Africa, and a number of events. Recently, he was a judge at the prestigious AfricaCom Awards ceremony, which recognizes exemplary telecommunications achievements across Africa. Please welcome Mr. Nnamdi with a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Abe. Thanks for that introduction. So today my role is very simple. I'll be moderating and I'll be assisting the event along. So today this is about the speakers and the panelists, not about me. And I'm very fascinated about this industry, the education industry. So when you think about the next 10, 20 years, and the McKinsey report estimates that Africa would have over 1 billion people in the population who are in the working force. And when you put that in context, we start to worry about what they will be like in the next 20 years. You think about education, you think about health, you think about agriculture. And for me, education is one of the key areas that we have to focus on. So I'm very fascinated to be here today, and I'd like to see and hear from quite a number of the panelists as what we're doing. I travel quite a bit across the continent. I come across a lot of technology in the education space that make me realize we're onto something here on the continent. And I'm hoping that today we will start to see and hear about the trends that are starting to disrupt the continent and how we can work together to put partnerships in place. Just before we get into the session today, just some housekeeping rules. I know most of us are very much connected. We've got our phones and iPads. So please put it off or put it on silence. Happy for you to stay connected. And for those who are on social media, we do have a hashtag EISummit2017. So please use that to promote, discuss, ask questions. We'll be following you. In terms of housekeeping and fire escape, just outside to your left, there's a fire escape in the event we have an emergency. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker for today. His name is Jamie Martin, and he is the education specialist of the Boston Consulting Group. Ladies and gentlemen, can we please put a round of applause for Jamie?